Hey, what's up? I'm Michael with Blissful Misery, and today I'm going to be showing you the website. So I've updated this website is now version 2.03. I done a website walkthrough on another video and uploaded it, but then I changed a lot of stuff. So let's go through the new changes and let me introduce you to our site. We've got a background now. We've got, if you allow cookies, it will change between three different header images up here. We added a logo. Going down, you've got your menu here, and we'll go through that in a little bit. The home section has got all of your, it's basically an introduction, and I might change this up at any time. We've got a status update section, which pulls directly from a post. So I can easily, I've got it bookmarked. If I'm going to do something band related or music related, I jump on there and I update it, and it'll give y'all the exact date and time here where I guess where I'm at. I don't know if it'll give it, I don't know if it changes it where y'all are at. It might. So and it'll tell you what it says there. This also has the ability for me to, if I'm live on Twitch, I can simply put in a pattern, which on WordPress you've got patterns that you can save. So all I do is type Twitch live and it'll automatically put that in for me. I don't have to go through coding it every time, and it's really nice to be able to let y'all watch directly from here if you want. Moving on down, we've got the releases section. This can hold up to 6 releases, and as I put new ones in, it'll add one, and then it'll add another, and then it's going to start with whatever's on the far right will be pushed off, and then I'll add the new ones on the left over here. So going on down though, we've got our music section where you can go in and check out what I have on YouTube as for my music. I've got the live practices and performances here, and then I've got anything that's got my releases and demos, releases and demos here. So that's what people like to watch the most, is the releases and demos and the lives. So then we have the SoundCloud, my main one, that's got my alternate versions and basically my demos. And then over here is the end of day demos. So this is when I'm working on stuff, I will put up a new demo basically that day, and I'll delete the old one, and you can hear where we're at on it. So down here, if you keep scrolling down, you can go to a page that has entry, or it has a link to every single song that I have on the site, and on that page it'll tell you what that page has on it. So it might be lyrics, music, videos. I might also have explanations or descriptions of what the song is about to me. The blog is just a straight blog page, and a lot of people like that style of a blog, so that is front and center here. The journal is my main thing, and I've got a lot of old posts that are news, and I'm probably going to change some of those out to journals as well. But this is it's a slightly different style, and it allows me to have it to focus on the new content and then allow you to see the older content in a different way. And it's not so long on the page. You can just kind of read a snippet and be like, okay, I want to see this or I don't. So then down here, we've got our current projects and our upcoming projects. All projects will have a page of their own, so you can read what it's about. Some of them might have a little bit, some of them might be very fleshed out. The remaddening is right now very fleshed out, while the rest of them are probably not as much. Then all your recent posts. Going down here, we have across the web, you got your YouTube, Facebook, SoundCloud, Twitter links. If you want to go to my stores and you don't want to use the on-site store up on the menu. You can just click here on the Buy Me a Coffee to go to my digital store. You can click here on Redbubble to go to my band merch store, and you got a search box. And we also have right now a calendar. I am going to change this up. I won't do a video just for whatever I change this to. This is just kind of a placeholder right now. But if it's a darker number, you can click on that, and that means that I posted something on that day. So let's go back up here. I'm going to show you the blog, and I'm going to show you every page, and not every page, but I'm going to explain them. So going to the blog, this is the one that I was talking about a little bit ago, where it's well, I went through and I changed it to where it's just a snippet on it, basically. It's the, I can't remember what they call it, but it's a snippet, and it lets you go through. Now, this one is not. This is what most of the others actually look like, or what they would look like. I don't know why this is big and the others are not, but you can see some of them are like the full thing and some of them are different. So if you go to journal here, you're going to go in and have this journal, only journal entries, and these are going to be the longer entries, and you can see that here. If you go to Q&A, again, it's going to show you only the Q&A that I've done, which right now I have 2. And you can also go to site updates. All of these under blog are in blog style. So you can see some of them say continue reading. Some of them have the full thing. Usually what that means is that I've put a read more tag in there, or a more tag as it's called, and it allows me to go through and do different stuff. So let's go back here to this journal. This is what this journal looks like. I've got a place here now that I can put up links or something on these pages, like to my latest releases and stuff. So that's what these are going to be. But this is how this journal page looks as a blog. If you go over here to this one, you've got the actual journal, styled journal. So you've got your latest entries, and you're going to have the latest 3, and you can read a little bit, and it'll do the snippet, synopsis, whatever you want to call it. And then it's going to have 3 of those, and going down it'll have 6 of the previous ones. If it appears up here, it will not appear down here, so, and vice versa. So once you get there, if you want to see more, you just click on this right here, load more posts, and it's going to load 6 more, and you can go down as many and as far as you want. Now, another new feature is the In the Studio, and I will be putting up these blogs on my YouTube channel called Vlogging Michael. And the reason I don't have them on my band YouTube or music YouTube is I don't want them cluttering up the feed on there. I've noticed a lot of the time if you post vlogs on something that focuses on other kind of content, people will stop coming to your channel. So I want to keep my vlogs on that one and just have a playlist on there if y'all want to see it, and then you can just see it here. The new videos will be at the top, but this is going to be my thumbnail for them, which I thought was pretty cool looking. And so let's go over to the music. Now, in the music, I do need to add one thing, the releases to this, but this is just a landing page, and it lets you see what each of these has, and you can see it tells you, like right here, sorted by release date or whatever. So it does show them down here. Now, what I can do is go in here. We'll go to releases last, but go to collection, and you can see this changing as I go through. Collections are going to be when there's more than one thing. We'll just go in to this one first. When there's more than one release or one thing that is based on the same stuff, that to me is a collection. So this is the Welcome to the Madness EPs collection, and it's just got information about those releases, and they were actually released in 2003. I've got 2002 on here, I think, but it was 2003. So I need to go through and fix that, but that'll be a minor fix. But you can see it's got information on both of those. Same thing with the Art Video Suite EP. It has both versions of it. So if there's multiple versions, it will list what's in each version, so you can compare them right here. And that's what the collection is about. Now, something like the Madness collection is actually going to be a full release as well. So it will have its own page. I'll go into more detail on that, and you will be able to see everything that's on there and then get a more in-depth look. However, if you go to the releases section, which this is the same 4 things that was on the front page under releases, if I click here, it's going to take me to just that version, and it's got the track list. It says if it's available, it'll give a link if it is. It'll have the date. Like I said, I need to change this to 2003. It'll have any information like credits on it at the bottom as well. So just to take you through, and you can see the difference in them. And then like with the Art Video Suite, if you go down, it's got a link to my shop itself, where that's on the shop, and you can go directly to that and buy it. If you click on here, you can go down here. Now, this is not going to list what is in the digital zip file. It'll list the track listing. So if you want to know what all is in the zip file, you go to collections and go to the collection that that's part of, and you can see the deluxe digital edition is going to also include the front and back cover graphics and 2 different wallpapers in 4K and 1080 with this as extras if you purchase that. So if you want to know like what all is in the full purchase thing, you can find that here as well. Now, going over to songs, which is what that thing on the front page takes you to, is this list or this page. It will tell you this has got audio, it's got lyrics, this has got audio, lyrics, and video, and stuff like if we go to Phantom Lake I need to change something about this too, but it's got information on it. It's got versions of it that you can click on and stuff. It's got the lyrics if there are lyrics, and this particular one has an about section. Not all of them do, so I need to add an about tag as well. This has got video and audio, so I need to update those tags as well. That's my next project, is to go through and update all of these pages to the newest version, basically what I want them to be. Now, if you go to videos, this is going to have my video pages here, or playlist. This is the song videos. This is the past live performances, rehearsals, and practices. This is old stuff, the old original guitar demo, live guitar demos. And then down here, it's going to have pages that for those songs that have the tag of video in them. So that way you can know exactly what is there. If we go back up here and go to music, same thing. It's got my SoundCloud. It does have the videos, but that's because these are mainly to listen to. And then the same thing here for if they contain that audio tag. And lyrics, here you go. You can go in and look and see if they've got lyrics right there. So moving on, we've got the projects. Now on the front page, this is what those project lists will list or jump to. I'll show you a few different ones. If we look at rewrites and updates, you can see it's got a little bit of information. It's not a whole lot. If we go to remaddening, it's actually got what I'm doing in the studio right now, and this down here, project updates, is everything I've actually already done. I'm going to change this up in a little bit, probably, to where it's not so much on one page, but all of this is going to actually go into, basically it's going to go on its own page, and I'll link to it here. But if we go back here to projects, you can also look. I've got stuff that's just really not much on them, but it's just got what it's about, basically. So from there, I'm going to go ahead and go over to other, and this just has my contact and site update. And contact, I removed my Twitter because I'm not going to answer people on there anymore. Contact on the web. So if you want to contact me, you can go to our Discord. You can go to my Facebook page for the band. If you want to check out the studio label publisher thing, it is my business, Dreamscapes Infinite. It's that website. I need to update this though, and then I've got my links on the web. I do need to put in a few other things on here, so that's going to be part of the next update as well. I need to put the Facebook page and the Twitter page down here, and then we've got a site updates page that is like the journal entries there, to where it will show you the different ones this way. So you can see that there's one here that is for the current version, what I'm updating to, which I have already finished V2.03. I finished 2.02, and I made this, and then I finished this all on the same day. So over here, though, this is just the latest updates, and you'll be able to see what it's all about. So from there, we're going to go to the store. And the store link is it is a page of links to things in my stores. So first off, we're going to have links to my digital goods in the Buy Me a Coffee or BMC store. And these are my EPs. You just click on that and go directly to that. Individual songs. And I'm going to have a visual representation for each one as well. But you've got individual songs, you've got the full EPs, albums will be on there, larger collections will be on there. Going down, I have the ebooks, which is going to be scores and sheet music, stuff like that. Any kind of sheet music score or guitar tablets or anything like that you can find in here that I have released. I've got some wallpapers and backgrounds that you can purchase if you like them as well for your computer. They do come in 1080 and 4K. If there's another size that y'all would like me to make these in, please let me know, and I will update the stuff. Anybody who has purchased these or got them with the albums or the EPs or anything, once I update those files, you won't be able to re-download them, but I will let y'all know. And anybody that wants the updated versions, all you got to do is let me know, and I will give you a link where you can download it. So if you want merch of any kind, I've got right now 6 designs, and you just click on the one you want, the design you like, and it'll take you to the Redbubble page for that design. And there's about, not all of the pages, but I know like this design has 62 items. The others have a few less or a few more, I believe. It just depends on the item itself. But you can get shirts, mouse pads, all kind of stuff, bags, duffel bags, even if you like. You can get laptop skins, phone skins, stuff like that. So that is the new version of the site, and I hope y'all enjoy browsing it and keeping up with what we're doing there. And I'll see y'all next time.